Hello everyone, PenguinCraftJr here. We're back for another live stream. So guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Let me just get started on my phone, making sure that I'm on here early this time, not like last night. I joined in late, so we should see that one viewer notification up in about 5 seconds, maybe, or less. Keeping an eye out for it. Don't make me a liar. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. About 5 seconds. Not bad. So, didn't play any today. Woke, didn't get out of bed until late, so I still have almost all the shotgun challenges left that I had last night, which are only 3 challenges total. Oh, 4. I forgot Woodlands. I am going to be running with this shotgun for the most part. The only thing that I can consider is doing this for better ADS speed. Because slug rounds are a little bit more precision ADS. And anything that increases ADS speed or sprint to fire speed. Is there any... like this. So... no what laser... yeah. If we do the tack laser, it would actually give us a little bit extra ADS speed. It would give us more control, but a little bit less mobility. And I can't tell, but it almost looks like there's a little sliver of green on accuracy. Maybe. I can't tell. But for the most part, I think we have everything good. Just making sure. Yep. Okay. Grenade and flash. There's been an occasion or two where I've wanted stim, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do Season 5 Mosh Pit. That won't be bad. Be good, actually. Actually, I'm seeing that I have a 2x P boost with weapons. So I'll actually run this. It's the Origin 12, which is fairly low. I don't think I need the VLK Rogue. I think that was added post-launch. And if my info is correct, it's only stuff that was at launch to get gold. So that should be fine. These two up here are pretty solid. So it's just this guy right here. And yeah. So saying that, it makes a decent call to do that. And to the same refrain, I should also pick a pistol that isn't max. I think these two are both max, and this one's max. So let's go for this one. We'll go this one because it's green tracer rounds. So yeah. Probably should have delayed starting my stream a little bit. I just got out of the shower, and in my room it's not the coolest. I have a little fan going. I don't think you guys can hear it. I've tested it. If you can, let me know and I'll turn it down if it's too distracting or too loud. Though for the... so it, you know, with the taking a shower, it increases the humidity of the shower itself. So my room is a wee bit humid. The reason why I said that is because right at the top of my glasses is a little bit foggy. Like right by my nose. I can't really see it unless if I'm specifically looking for it, kind of deal. So, That's a good thing. I can't specifically see it. The problem with this gun is its range is a little bit less. So, until I get, like, dragon rounds... I need to figure out how to get dragon rounds, or if I can even get dragon rounds. Munition... Plasma fighting classified, so... I think that's just, I don't think this can use, slugs, so... So unfortunate. Kind of have to readjust to this new shotgun. My first triple kill with it though, not bad. Ooh. Uh-oh. Not as far as I thought it was. Peekaboo. There we go. Oh, I was just about to stim shot. What I really, and that's a primary. What I could and probably should do is use the riot shield. Post-match, I'll look into this gun a little bit more, the Origin 12, see what modifications I can make. Feels just a little bit heavy for my taste in a shotgun, that is. And if there's any way I can increase the bullet speed particularly, that would be lovely. Or just like straight up travel speed. I guess I hit triangle. I didn't want to hit triangle. I didn't mean to hit triangle. Okay, triple kill. Okay, you know, this is a good gun. It's pretty quick to kill, to be honest. We murdered them. There we go. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die! I know what. Did I shoot the car and it killed me, or did me blowing up blow up the car? That is my question. Oh. It's a good little pistol. It hits hard. Downside, recoil. It's crazy. It has decent recoil. Ooh, good one. Yeah, if I could do what I did again just by getting in their back lines, that would be killer. Because getting back in their spawn, it takes what, like, depending on the range, about 2-3 shots before they're dead, depending on range. Of course, closer, sooner death. But still, it's not bad time to kill. T2K. Like that. Oh. I doubt they're still up there. But curiosity is killing the cat right now, so. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're dead. Well, you also want to know what's killing the cat? It's going to be an explosion here in a second. Here in a second, blows up. Lovely. I want to see. No. So shooting at the car did not make me die last time. I did that because I'm pretty sure I thought I saw someone up there. I just want to throw it to, you know, test it out. See if I was right or not. But yeah, that, what's that, like 5 kill? And maybe more? It was pretty good. I hope coming up soon I'll have some of my friends will realize I'm on and you know, pick up how much how many people are watching, but I'm not too hopeful or not too certain that's gonna happen. They've been busy recently, so probably not gonna be happening much, but oh well. Let's see now. New optics. Optics, meh. Fast melee, nope. ADS speed right here, and sprint to fire speed, that's actually pretty good. 12 round mags, that's worth it. Recoil, stability, aiming stability versus ADS speed, that's fine. Damage range, tighter pellet spread, not bad. Wider pellet spread. And then, yeah. So we have the best stuff that we can on here. Splinters headshots, okay. Digital hipfire, crouching, point break, headshots, and total kills. Okay. Not bad. Ooh. Damage, range, and bullet velocity. That's pretty good. Ten round mag. I think what it has is fine. Oh, I'm missing one thing. Lightweight trigger. Okay, we're getting there. Not really, but try and make progress. We'll see. There we go. I forgot to look at what game modes this was. Okay, TDM, not bad. Almost got him. Not really, but getting there. So how have you guys been? I've been pretty decent today. Although I didn't wake up until like, or again, didn't wake up / get out of bed until like 1:32-ish. I stayed up pretty late last night. Couldn't sleep really. So yeah, and then I really didn't do much. Read the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. I still need to read the amendments. And that's pretty much as much work as I did today, even though I needed to do more. What I say and think I'll do, or what I say I'll do and I hope I actually do, is post-stream, just kind of hop on and do a little bit of my work here and there. I have like total probably about 600 words to write. Maybe more. No. About 600 sounds about right. I got 2 150-word things to write, then at least one 350 words. So that's 650 words that I have to write. Oh, plus I have to write a half-page response for a different class. I don't like that it's half a page and not, you know, a word count. Why? Because the site that I'll be using, or that I guess I'll be using to type it, I don't think separates it by pages. I'm not sure. I mean, it's going to be a lot harder to determine, you know, how many words I've written. The thing is, I could just go into Word or Google Docs or whatever and type it up there. And I'll have to make sure I'm following all the standards. So it's going to be a little close to 1,000 words, possibly, that I have to write. Depending on how much is half a page, that will determine how much I have to write. So most to everything has to be done by tomorrow at midnight, if I'm not mistaken. Except for the 2 150-word responses. I think those have to be due Monday at noon. But I'm going to treat everything as if it's due tomorrow night at midnight. Just better that way. So I'm gonna have to do that. I probably should have done it way earlier on in the week, but I didn't. So, you know, I'll have to live with my decision of not doing that. So, well, that's not fun that I have to do it so last minute right now, because it is still the first week of college. It's not going to punish, I'm not going to be terribly punished by procrastinating, but probably in like a week or so. Less than a week. If I procrastinate, I'm half dead. So I will not want to do that in a week or so. So, I mean, it's technically good that I'm learning this now instead of, you know, halfway through the semester. But I mean, technically by halfway through the semester, I will already be done with one entire class. I only have one class that's a 7-week course, and the other 4 are a 15-week course, so... Yee! I was so close! Also, I do not know what that noise was. Yeah, if I could get slug rounds in this gun, let's just say it'll be great. Has pretty good rate of fire for a shotgun. I think the only better one is the Origin 12. Yeah, sorry, this is Origin 12. Zar 90, I think can go and blast quick successions of 4. But for the most part... But yeah, if I could get slug rounds on this, I'll be in pretty good shape. Also, maybe if I could figure out a way to increase sprint fire speed, that would be fine. Guessing people behind this door. What's behind door number 1? A dead body. Or what's now a dead body. Yee. Let me go ahead and reload while I'm by allies. Oh, whoa. That was scary. Did you see that? There were 4 of them. Or 4. 2 of them there. Ooh. I mean, I did get someone with my syntax. That's a good thing. I got too close to the wall. I got too close to that ladder and it wants me to start climbing. Was that the dude that jumped off the roof? No. Because if it was, that would be impeccable timing. Peekaboo. I should have ducked sooner. I guess I'm still kind of thinking about the 725. 725 has a really good... If you add the right perks, it has a really good long-range shot. That looked sick from my position. That would have been cool if I could have got both of those dudes with the syntax. That load-in was weird. You just see Night Sea Ops all over the the screen. And then it finally loads in the camo. That was weird. $19 and $20, not bad. Highest on our team for kills. And pretty good KDR too. Yeah, definitely using the Origin 12 while this modifier is on is pretty good. And by modifier I mean XP bonus stuff. Double XP event, that's what it's called. And what's Topo? All attachments, okay. Whoop. Lag. Please don't crash me. Good, didn't crash. Hipfire kills, not terrible, not great, but not terrible. Let's hit our classic Christmas ornament and hot cup of coffee. And I just want to see, so after Topo, Tigers double kills, Stripes reload, no attachments. Okay. Why? Because shotguns have the same, let's call it tech tree. Wait a second. That wasn't, never mind. It did not have the same tech tree. By tech tree, I mean the camo tiers, trees, stuff. You know what I mean. I butchered that so bad. But yeah, so I wonder if it's gonna make me do long shot kills with this gun. I'm not sure if it will because it should have been the reptile, right? The third one, or the fifth one on the list. Oh, two of them. So we have a slight point advantage over them. They don't even have C yet. People are near C for sure. Oh, they must have back or spawn flipped. Oh. You know, I saw red footprints on the stairs. It just didn't process with me. That, red footprints, I think someone's here. Two of them. Ooh, whoa. Good one. Next 50 on this map, I applaud thee. Behind me? I thought I had people behind me. Okay, so they're over towards behind A side on towards B. Oh, they're capping C now. We need cap B or A. That's Seagull. People are shooting that hallway. Clear it up. Clear it up. There we go. Friendly. Uh-oh. Whoa, okay, good one. Yeah, that right shield dude Not gonna be fun to deal with. Whoa, okay. Really? Okay. We need to go to A. Actively capping? No. Let's go see if we can start getting points. I mean, we do have some point gen right now, but we need more point gen. They got 2 point gen for R1, so. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's not good, because that means that they're capping A. Let's go help with B if we can. No, we cannot. There we go. Got 8 bullets, so essentially, depending on range, that should be enough to kill 4 people. Boy! Probably should have gone prone there. If I went prone, that could have worked. Throwing knife kill. Okay, I applaud thee. Good job. I just want to watch to see if he has flaming. Nope. Bummer, he doesn't have flaming throwing knife. Going over here. I should have jumped off and see if I could rotate around. But hey, that double kill was pretty good. Oh boy. Can we... Do we have people on C? No, they have people on C. They got people on A now. They're really playing hard. Good job. Try and see if I can outmaneuver them. Well, I had the opportunity. I want to go for a finisher, especially on Rachel, dude. Friendly, but we got enemies hostiles close, and I'm out of lethals. Oh, okay. He was just inside the door. Okay, nice. We got B back. Okay. Kneecap A. Oh! I thought an ally was on point. Okay, we kneecap B back. Ah, someone was downstairs. Ooh, I saw you. I saw him. And I was waiting to respawn, I saw him. That was awesome. Oh! Oh, that's an AX-50, dude. That's the AX50, one of the AX50 people. So one of the right-told dudes has the AX50, meaning it's gonna be harder to kill him from behind. Ooh! Oh, I wish I could hear his comms right now. I'm pretty sure he's mad. Don't know why that took so long to murder him. Let's get a personal UAV up in the air. On the opposite side, turn around. I couldn't turn around fast enough. But at least we capped B. We need to get to A now. There we go. Oh, wait, I already have a personal radar active. Must have. Okay, good, we used it. Yeah, I should have used the GS50, which is really good. Do you get a headshot? Nope, friendly. Whoops. Little itchy trigger finger there, I guess. Tech skill. Okay, we just need to keep rotating from B and C. Oh, we lost. I mean, they played really good. I gotta give them that. They, they had us on their toes. $26-16. Wow. Pretty good. Really good round. Besides fact we lost. Pretty good. Also 11 captures. That is really good. We got the choke now. Tire bullet spread. With that, ooh, that sounds good. Slug rounds? You know I have to do it. Because with the slug rounds, we can essentially start becoming like a sniper rifle. Ooh, and if we add in the choke, ooh, that's a good idea. Evil, but good idea. Unfortunately, in like a few more levels, we're gonna have to strip all the mods off of it. Unfortunately. The thing is, I don't know what I'll currently replace for the choke. Maybe the Forge Attack Ultralight? The stock? That might be what I do. I want to see how far away I can get a kill with this gun. Still not like the 725 with that range, but still pretty good. Ooh, almost slid right to him. If I could have slid that sliding murder, that would have been nice. Don't know where they are. That's a problem. Especially that I have... Never mind. I was about to say especially because I have less than 10 seconds. Yes, I am now just following footprints. That was supposed to be my kill! I was following him for so long! Oh boy. I mean, for the past, like, 30 seconds I was following that dude. Just to get hit... the kill stolen from me. Oh boy. Yeah, an ally just left. Bummer. Not good. I think the next ammo mod might be a larger slug round mag. Seeing that the first mag was the first ammo one was a larger standard shot. Either that or it could be dragon rounds, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think the Origin 12 can have dragon rounds, is the thing. Okay. That was fine. I am fine with that. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Come on. There we go. Saying come on because the fact that you didn't kill me there is impeccable, dude. I'm sorry. I should have died so long ago when you started shooting at me. There's near no excuse to why he couldn't and didn't kill me. This is middle map, so that should be fine. Oh, that's... at least that's coming in now. See if I can get back to my care package. Tell me you killed him. Oh, but he'll still have it no matter what. Bummer. He stole my care package. Oh, dare thee. Here's the sound of combat on this side of the map. You're kind of right. Woo! That is a long range kill. 33 meters with this shotgun. Pretty good. Impeccable. That was a good kill. Where are they? Nope. I'm gonna explode. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep. That just happened. I just exploded. It just gave me one shot, one kill. We traded. But are you sure about that? I shot so many shots right there. Are you sure it was only one shot that killed him? I mean, it's only counting 1 damage tick that killed him. So technically, yes, 1 shot, 1 kill. But technically, no. If you think about it. I know what the game's reading. It's like, okay, pull the trigger and you didn't previously deal damage to him with any of your prior shots. So, the shot that you had killed. Well played, well played. Guessing it's someone with some kind of marksman rifle in the back line. No? Okay. I should have aimed up a little bit. What was that he just lobbed into the air? I don't know. Oh, we killed him. But see, right there it didn't count for 1 shot, 1 kill. Because there was a prior damage tick. I think that's what it's trying to calculate. R90. Nice. I mean, I don't know if that's what the game's looking for, because I'm no programmer. But I think that's just my basic hunch at what it's trying to look for. Almost. Did our dude over here win? Yep. I mean, that Wilson took up like the entire roadway back there. I thought someone called in like a personal or like an assault vehicle. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I got a shotgun. I'm gonna murder them range. I mean, though, if I did have the 725, I would have been able to probably kill them. Where are they? It's still 5-6. Oh, 27 meters. Nice. 27.59 meters. Pretty good. Yeah, as long as someone doesn't murder me, I will not die by the time when the game ends. Because look, I still have 10 seconds, and it's only 1 second left of the match. Yay! Imagine it still shows me blowing up before, like, we get out of here. Like, imagine if I just blew up right now. That would be hilarious. At least he didn't murder me in his shot. 21-13. And 1 assist. 1.62 KDR. That is awesome. All of our team had a 1 point something KDR. That is awesome. And then we got perk. Oh, and ooh, movement speed and ADS speed. Not bad. And we just got sleight of hand. Please tell me it's not stripes. It is not stripes yet. It's reptile that will be. I mean, so when we started, what, we only had up to Dragon Lock was only like 1, with the highest being 5 in any of these categories. Maybe except for this one, maybe we had, let's say, about 7. And we've only been playing for, what's that, about 30, 45 minutes? And we got this many. It's going pretty well, I'd say. I mean, we haven't been using the pistol, so... Yep. I'm guessing Walker's not gonna get on tonight if I haven't heard from him. Well, I mean, the night's still young. Probably won't get off until midnight to 1. Like I have the previous nights. By previous nights, I mean last night. Where's the people? I was about to say, if I'm not careful, I'll die by not killing before I die by someone killing me. I should have just thrown my syntax. Literally, I did click throw syntax, but it just didn't have enough time to register. Ooh, nice. 725, but still nice. That's an ally. Okay. If I can, I will steal their kill streak. Because I can. And because I want to. Oh, I killed you by your team's kill streak. Ah! If only our ally killed him a second sooner. Because that was actually decent. I was stunned. That stun grenade hurts. Woo! Good on ya. That was the Dragunov, right? Pretty good, pal. Good job. I think I'm lagging a little bit. Either that or the server's laggy. Why? Just why? It's not like this is The flag game. And if I had a video cam, you would just see me nodding. It's like, yep, I just killed you. Because you camped in a corner and did not want to run out of the way of the syntax, I murdered you. With the syntax. Good job, you just got played. That's all from one simple nod of the head. I thought I was going back into the door, and it's like, wait, where's the door? Where's the door? If I could have backed up into the door, which obviously I couldn't have because I'm nowhere close, I would have swapped to the 0.50 GS. Where are you? It's gonna be someone just over here. Okay, where are you? I saw someone. Ooh. Oh, it's above you. I even shot a slug at him. Didn't hit, of course. Good job. I applaud you. Where's the adversary? It's an RPG. If the dude's camping back up there, if I go through there, rotate, and find that he's camping up there, I am not gonna be happy with him. Oh, you try... He tried katana me. He tried to sword kill me. Okay. I respect that. Tried to get a really cool kill on me. But he didn't. Get back here. Oh, I got that kill. I am surprised. Charmed, I'm quite sure. Oh. I didn't even know it was there. Thank you. Because of my cluster strike, I'm staying alive. I actually get to pick this up because of my cluster strike. Yep, I just did that. How? Oh, I almost got that kill. I mean, if I didn't get the kill and he didn't kill me, I would have died either way, so... But I was so close. Ah. I missed the window. Well, at least he's cranked now, so he can't camp up there. Oh, that... If I literally could have moved 1 inch, have it literally go 1 inch to the right, I would have killed him. I should have just taken that slowly. Can I parkour up there? I don't think so. Ah, he's dead. But at least from like running over my corpses, I got more ammo. Good one, good one. I applaud thee. An formidable foe. They are close to us. Oh, nice. I wish I could have heard him, because he was slashing at me. I wish there was like a little in the air. So that, you know, I could tell someone's trying to stab my back. So, but I couldn't hear that, so I didn't know. I mean, I probably should have checked behind me, or if I ran a perk like, oh, final call, nice. I think, I hope. Probably not, though. Just knowing this, we probably already hit the victory condition like a couple ago. And it's play of the game. Oh, it's gonna be me. Oh, I died twice there. 22-20, not bad. Yeah, okay, almost all of our team was in the 1.0 plus category. It looked like our team, well, we won, so obviously our team had a better KDR overall. Oh no, I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to... Ooh. The only thing is a little bit damage, extra damage range, losing damage, mobility, and control. Attack laser. I would be losing the sprint to fire speed, that's the only problem. Okay, phew, I don't have reptile yet. We're getting there. What's reptile unlock at? So 1.5-ish more levels. Unfortunately, there's no way that I can get max kill with all, so max topo. Unfortunately, but ooh, team defender. Oh, so that's the flag one, I think. Is it? I think so. Besides for back here, maybe one or two other points around the place, I'm not sure of a good defensive position. Because every other place seems to have just one too many extra angles you can get into. Unlike the... what is it, like... Cashier? Or Cheshire or something? I mean, I killed the flag holder. We need to get that flag back. Good job on them. Where's the flag bearer going? Okay. Where? Dead. Back alive. Running back towards my team. Ugh, I should have slid. At least I didn't go took a right there. Glad I took a left out of that first door. I thought our ally got the flag. That's kind of why I stayed in that hallway, just kept firing. They went back inside, I think. Yeah. Oh, whoa, they're running. we need to get that flag back. Cause are we getting points on kills? I don't think so. Then why do we have more points than they do? Okay, they just got killed. Oi. This is not going well. No, it looks like we do get some points on kills. It's just that they get more. Hi! Oh, wow, that was crazy right there. Where is he? Okay. All the way back at shipping containers. Okay, we got him. Oh! And see, I reloaded because I saw blue dots on the map. It's like, okay, they must have killed them. But I was wrong, obviously. That did not work out very well for me. But it didn't work out for him neither. I swapped and I got a shot off, but if only I would have been on, if only I had accuracy on him. Because if I would have hit him, he would have died. I have flag. I have flag. Right, I do. Okay, boys. Just hunker down for me, please. We're in here. I have a shotgun. Just stay. Keep me alive. That scared me. Even though I knew he was there, that scared me. Sorry, Bryce. I had to. Oh, good one. I don't know why I didn't get as much reinforcements as I thought I would have. I saw one or two more people who have tried to come to my aid. But I guess not. Ugh. I did see that I got a better mag. Is it a slug mag? No, it's just a drum mag. But, what would that be, like 25 to 27? Maybe? Bullets in a mag would not be bad. We currently do have the lead. Essentially, I sacrificed myself so that our team could get the flag. That's exactly what happened right there. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Now, see, I think this position back here is a lot more defensible. Or even over there. Because one, our teammates are more likely going to be spawning in this corner of the map. Because we're now over here. Since we occupy this area, it's going to be harder for them to push because we're all congregated in one sector. Kingslayer. Okay. I think we are... I was gonna say better aided in that small corridor, but I think we need to be further back in the corridor to be even more useful. And I'm just going to sit here and let my allies do the rest. Okay, so as long as we see... Okay, no one's guarding this side. Ooh, okay. I should not have done that, but I did, and it was fine. But so, I was saying, as long as we see that someone's a blue dot on this side of the map, this back area, we know we're safe. But since we didn't, we knew that people were going to be over here. Okay, let's push back. Just anyone who comes out here, we're able to shoot. Here's someone. I got blinded. I got flashbanged right there. Come on. Okay. We're losing people on that side. We need reinforcements on this side of the map. There we go. We're safe over here now. We're safe. Uh-oh. Oh, I still forget that if somehow the enemy team could get a kill streak back here, that would hurt us badly. Like, possibly hurt us badly. There we go, we won. Not bad. Pretty good round. I was worried there we were stressed out at the beginning because they started stealing it away from us. $19-17, not bad. And 1 minute, 24 seconds with flag, and 5 defends. Why didn't the person below me get top of leaderboard? He had more kills, less deaths, more time on flag, and more defends. Doesn't make sense, but I'm not complaining. Okay, and now we have Reptile. That is a bummer. Yeah, no attachments. Oh, and we must have got a sticker. There we go. Unfortunately, now we're going back to basic Origin 12 with no mods attached. But for how long? 110 kills, and you are... Okay, so you're slightly over. Are we... Why was it showing the picture of the GS50? Even though we weren't on the GS50. So, what I'm kind of hoping for... Okay, it should totally be doable, because this is tier 50 when Skulls unlocks. And so we're a little under... a little under 5 levels away. So everything is double XP with the gun, so... But depending on how we play, I feel like we can definitely get... before we hit Skulls. If we can, that'll be great. Oh, it's cranked. Okay. I almost killed you again. I'm pretty sure it was the same person, though. I'm pretty sure it was the same person. That's what I meant to say. Woo! They're watching long. With a ride tag. Okay, so I was about to say, if we can somehow run on this side of the map, we'll be fine. Nah. I should have waited. I don't think they knew I was there until I started shooting, so I should have held out for like 5 more seconds, get a little bit closer where I could almost near confirm my kill. I couldn't even get over there. Okay. I was literally about to say I want to try wherever I spawn and run into this side. Why? Because I would be in backline. Ah, I reloaded too soon. I should have held myself for a few more seconds. Held myself back for a few more seconds, let myself reload before going into that tight corridor. That's what I should have done. Either way, I didn't know. Why didn't I? Yeah, I didn't think about that. I shot so many bullets at that dude. And nothing killed him. I should have stayed with the GS50. Or 50 GS. That's what I should have done. I should have just kept the 50 GS. Because it has better range than this. Now we'll move in. And we'll go inside. There we go. We should be behind them now, if we're lucky. If we keep pushing on this side, we'll hopefully see someone. Well, we better see someone in the next 10 seconds. Hey, you again! You again. He's probably not too happy about that. You again! We just keep running into each other. One bullet left. Okay, I was fine with that. Call it right there, and so this is right here. We'll wait for a moment, wait for a care package. With any luck, it should give us something fun. Personal airstrike. Not bad, pretty fun. See, I knew it would give me something fun. I mean, I myself was personally hoping for, I don't know, something like personal UAV. Not personal, it's not personal. It's team-wide UAV. That's what I was hoping for. Either that or advanced UAV, something like that. Because it's just map knowledge. The more and better map knowledge you have, the more successful you can be. Especially in Cranked. Oh, I still need to be crouching for kills. That's what I need to be doing. Oop. Time to run into a wall. Slightly back time to be lagging a little bit. They're probably upstairs. Oop. I thought there was a door right there. Oh, I got saved by the bell. Until I didn't. And yet again, we're also going to be using this. There it comes. Ah. I thought we had a teammate besides. Yes, we did. Okay, that's a little closer than I would have liked, but it's fine. Well, I'm cranked. So cool. I should have just waited a second and let him run the corner. These, for the most part, are saying one shot, one kill, but I need point blanks. There we go. I should have thrown my syntax there. If I could have stuck it to the girl, what's her name, Mara? If I'm not mistaken. If I could have stuck it to her, she and her buddy would have died. Almost. That dude's on a triple kill back there. Unfortunately, it looks like someone else is going to pick up my care package. Yeah, the enemy picked it up. That's unfortunate. I was about to say, looks like we have a UAV, but no longer. Good job. That was sneaky. The only way I could have avoided that is if I have, what is that? EOD, which now allows the defusing as well. That's the only way I could have avoided that. Or gone through that window. Good job. Good job. He sees an LMG. Good on him, though. Ooh, good one. Walker, how you doing, pal?
Good.
I was starting to think that you wouldn't show up tonight.
So I had to go and make some stuff for lunch tomorrow, and so I was cooking, and then I went to take a shower. So I was trying to get on sooner, but alas.
Well, I mean, hey, at least you're on.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if you're on for 1 minute or 1 hour, as long as you're on, you're on. So.
See. So, who's all watching?
Just me, myself, and I. I'm pretty sure everyone else is busy, so I'm not going to plague them with another ping.
Yeah, it looks like everybody else is offline.
Oh, someone just watched, or is joining. How are you doing, pal? Thank you for joining. Was that you?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I'm not sure.
So, I'm working on getting the, what's it called? Origin 12 shotgun to gold.
Ooh, nice.
I picked it up because it's the, apparently there's some kind of 2x like weekend boost going on. Also 24 and 20, not bad. But so there's like weekend double weapon XP, so I'm using the Origin 12 right now, which was my lowest shotgun. That was from launch. I think the VLK was lower, but it's not from launch, so I don't need it, according to my resources. And I am going to trust my resources until proven otherwise.
sounds like a plan.
So how was your day, man?
It has been interesting. I don't know, just like kind of relaxing. Just hiked a little bit. I was trying to
Nice.
take it easy because, it's like my one day off.
Yeah.
But, like on the bright side, I am going to be going, well, not bright side, bright side. I'm going down to MEPS this Monday and Tuesday, and getting processed for the Army National Guard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. But I'm waiting to hear the results of the scholarship, so I'm not actually going to be signing or enlisting or doing anything until I know that I have the scholarship.
That makes sense. I'm tired, yet I've done nothing today. I didn't fall asleep until late last night, again. Uh, but I slept in and didn't wake up until like 1:32, sometime around then. And I even had a cup of coffee. And I didn't do much today, so probably when I get off, I'm going to finish reading the amendments to the Constitution. I have all of them to read, but I read the Declaration and the Constitution, so I just need to read the amendments now. Which luckily they're not that long. Each one is fairly short and sweet, kind of deal. And then, I don't know when, but sometime I'm actually going to have to read the chapter that my professor assigned. But something that I'll have to do tonight is go and write up my comments on my classmates' discussion responses in history. And I need 2 of them, and they're each 150 words, so in total 300 words. I have like a 350-word thing for English, and a half a page thing for my STS class.
That is not fun.
I'm gonna do the history stuff for sure tonight, just because I might need to. I don't think it's required to be done until Monday at noon, but I'm not gonna risk it being Sunday at noon, because Sunday at noon gives me very little time to work.
That is very smart. To not wait until the last minute.
I mean, I should have done this earlier in the week, like for example, right after I did my own response. But I mean, I'm figuring this stuff out now, which is better than me figuring out this in a few weeks when I am hammered with work and I am struggling to breathe from workload. Which I feel like coming. It's coming in the air tonight. I kind of had to quote an old song there.
Oh, what? Hamilton?
No, I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Beetlejuice?
No. It's an old song, like 80s-ish song. You know that I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
Nope.
You really? I'm surprised because you listen to a lot of older music than I do, but you don't know that.
I don't listen to 80s. I listen to here. Okay, name if this is the equivalent of what you just said. Name this song, Penguin. I'm about to play this song. It's gonna sound really bad, but
less than 2 seconds, so I don't get copyright.
Okay, sure, no problem. Trust me, the guy who has this is dead.
Is it in the public domain now?
Yes.
Ooh, that's sounding 1930s.
1920s, but close.
I was going to say 1920s. Ugh. I don't know the name of it, but I mean, I was close to the time period.
Yeah, you were very close.
And
It's
I
like
mean, I was
1920s.
actually going to say 1920s, but it's like, no, I think it's a little bit older.
That is when I listen to old music, I listen to old music, like really old. It's that, and I have another playlist that I have, which is basically like Four Leafs, Silver Tongue, um, Electric Feel, and like that kind of stuff. Like those kind of not really not really alternative, but just like weird.
Hmm.
I separate them into different time periods anyway. But that's I used to listen to a lot of 80s music, but now I listen to a lot more just like old music.
Old classical jazz, almost.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
necessarily jazz, but
I mean, more like swing.
yeah, swing music. See, I was kind of getting, when you were playing that song, I was getting like Fallout vibe.
Yeah, well, Fallout's more like 40s and 50s and 60s around that
Ah.
time.
But I
I don't
mean,
know what the
maybe New
is.
Vegas? Was New Vegas around that time zone?
Well, technically it's in the future, but hold on. When
Yeah, you're right.
is Fallout? Um, let's see. Fallout set 1950s. Yeah, it was
Ah,
more 50s art because it's like during the Cold War, and the Cold War
yeah,
took
that's
place
right.
during the 50s. The Roaring 20s was like World War II, and a lot of that sort of well, not World War II, but World War II was after that. Basically, 1920s was a lot of that sort of everyone's gonna get rich quick, and it's super swing and happy, and it's
Mm.
just a different vibe.
The Great
Um,
Gatsby.
yes, exactly. Like it's got Fitzgerald.
Mm.
Now it's time to figure out how to draw.
Carefully.
But
How do you do something? Carefully. How do I do this? Very carefully.
all right, I want to draw someone, but my ability to draw someone, I want to sketch something like I don't know, like a character from a video game. Like you've never played Life is Strange, but I want to sketch someone from like Life is Strange, or
Isn't one of
like
their
it's
names Chloe?
yes,
Is that the girl with the power or her friend?
her friend
Ah,
Max Caulfield is the girl with the power.
Max. See, I know the game. I just haven't played it myself. I know the game. I just don't know it from my own two hands.
How to draw Life is Strange. That's what I'm basically googling right now.
I would recommend looking at the character themselves, and you can. It's always better if you have like a reference image, especially like in hand. So if you're drawing like someone, I would say at first try to draw from real life. So draw a coffee mug kind
This
of
is a
deal.
lot longer than I expected it to be.
I just went on a very long kill streak.
Nice. Maybe I'll
you're-
just draw someone in real life.
What?
Maybe I'll just draw someone in real life.
Yeah, you could either draw someone in real life, or I would recommend like start with inanimate objects, because drawing people, it's its own art form. So it's harder to draw people than it is to draw like an inanimate object.
But alas, I am bored.
I mean, you could always hop onto Call of Duty with me.
No. I don't mind playing Call of Duty with you, but I'm gonna draw.
That person just stole my kill streak. I was 2 seconds off from getting it. I got a personal care package and an enemy opened it up. Which sounds pretty good, because I think for allies it's... For the person who drops a personal care package, it's fairly fast. For allies it's slower, and then for enemies it's even slower. If I'm not mistaken.
Alright. Let's draw this thing. Woo! Looks like a complete person, but yeah.
I've been getting almost nothing but cranked in the Season 5 playlist. And I mean, for what I'm trying to go for, blueprint-wise, or camo-wise, it's actually really good that is cranked. Downside, it's a fairly bigger map. The maps aren't small, but I've pretty much only gotten cranked. And some personal defense.
Nice.
But, I mean, if I keep doing this, what I've been doing, I'm actually making pretty good stride for the camos. Especially the shotgun camos, which is surprising.
Dang.
Oh, we were 25 points off.
I made this person's head like way too big.
Yay! I got play of the game.
Ooh, nice.
19-19. That was my KDR, 19 and 19. Wow. Pretty solid on the leaderboard.
Is that person still watching?
No.
Oh, in that case, probably was me.
Or I don't think so, because it only shows one person watching for me.
Yeah, I hopped on for a little bit to like the video, and so that was probably what it was.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I'm getting closer and closer. Okay, so I'm 6 off from 50, which is 60 off, so 66 more kills, and I'll have Reptile complete, and then I can go back and work on Topo. And I'm going round down, so that's 25. So with the rounded down number, it is 125 left. I'm the real... I don't know how to say that. Hello!
Oh, is that person? Did somebody hop on?
Mm-hmm, 2 people are watching now. Bryson. Hey.
Wait,
Bryson
hold on.
Sampson.
Bryson? Which?
It just says Bryson Sampson. I don't think I know him.
I thought it was a different Bryson. No, not that we're not happy that you're on, but I thought it was a different guy named Bryson. So I was like, dagnabbit. I thought it was Bryson.
Ah.
Because you know Bryson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, basically, it was like, yo, Bryson.
I just threw a syntax and I didn't even... I murdered someone. It was first kill too. I just lobbed it and it was perfect timing. So how are you guys doing?
What? Oh, yeah.
To the people watching.
You know what they need to make? They need to make an app where, like, you can look. It's like where you have a selfie that you want to be able to be drawn on.
Also, Bryson took good. Well, that's good to hear.
Cool.
Also, when it gave me the notification, it said 0 people watching. Even though I'm for sure watching, so, oh, what gives, YouTube? Or PlayStation? Whose end is that on?
It's not exactly a new phenomenon. I don't know if you could hear it. It's not exactly like a new phenomenon. It happens quite often.
Yeah, I know.
I guess the people who are devs don't exactly see it as a top priority.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know what, like, check. I don't know whose end it's on, who is pushing and receiving the notification. And since I don't know that, I'm not sure. Because I can't ID... I don't know myself what packet they're looking for. I don't know what packet they're trying to send out. But my guess is... YouTube is seeing the number of people watching, and it tries to push a packet towards PlayStation. which then when a notification, comment, or someone joins come in, then it pushes the number to the screen. That is what I assume is going on, but I am not too certain. So, it's weird. I mean, I am no computer genius. But, I mean, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to know what I'm doing. Because that's my career path I want to go down. I want to go down software engineering, so I'm gonna have to know what I'm talking about with computers.
Yeah, are you taking coding classes yet?
What?
Are you
Coding
taking
classes?
coding classes?
No. Not unless if I wanted to make my work a 6 load. But, so, I'm just at a standard 5 load, which should be a full load. So if I wanted to overload myself this semester, then I could have and or should have taken an elective. But, I mean, I probably would rather get the core required classes out of the way before I get, like, the electives.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, like, I mean, my personal advisor said, so you're taking calculus. I would not advise you take physics with calculus, because calculus is a pretty heavy workload kind of deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, what you could do, and this is what I'm probably going to end up having to do, because I have to graduate in 4 years if I get the scholarship. So, I'm probably going to end up taking summer classes, but it's complicated, because I also have to go to basic camp, which is not basic training, it's basic camp, which is something different. Yeah. And I would also have to go to something like jump school, or airborne school.
Oh, that's fun.
That is fun. It's gonna be so awesome. They teach you how to jump out of planes, but there's no guarantee that I actually get that, because it's like, you don't just like get stuff. You have to. I told you about the OML, right?
I think so.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, there's I'm currently in the ROTC program at a college, and there's something in the ROTC program called an OML, which stands for Order of Merit List. And when you're in the Army, everything you do counts for that Order of Merit List. If you are what I am, I call myself the Flag Boy. There's like a technical Army name for it, but I'm basically Flag Boy. And I bring a flag everywhere with us when we go on hikes and stuff, and I carry the flag. And because I carry the flag, I get points toward my OML. And the more points you have, the higher you're ranked in the system, and the more of stuff you get to pick. So if they are looking at 2 candidates to who gets to go to flight school or airborne school, then and one person has a higher OML than the other person, then that person with the higher OML is going to get that. So I do not want to be Flag Boy, but I do want to go to flight school. So there's the situation that you're in.
Because you're doing Flag Boy, you're getting more points that you can then redeem for something else.
And if I have to if carrying a flag helps me get to become helps me get into airborne school or jump school, I mean, dude, I'll carry a flag anywhere, bro. I'll just chuck that sucker in the back of my truck and bring it with us to PT.
Yeah.
I'll do that. And there's also a chance that you could get to go to Korea, but that also is back to the OML list.
I think that's awesome that you're doing that.
Nah, Flag Boy's not that cool. But
well,
anyway.
Not Flag Boy, but the whole program.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I know that that's something more that you enjoy, so it's awesome to see you doing it.
Yeah, so it's definitely interesting, because some things are not fun. Waking up at 4:30 in the morning, not exactly my ideal situation. But it is super fun, and you get to do cool stuff like go to South Korea, or go to airborne school, or get your entire tuition paid for and live on campus for free.
Well, not everything's fun. There are some pretty fun and cool opportunities that come from it.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like, endure this thing that's not so fun for something that's way more fun in the future.
Yeah, it's like give or take. There is certainly a give or take sort of aspect of it.
something that I'm honestly considering is so I know a race in my area that I'm highly considering doing.
Is this the Rux?
Mm, not with Go Ruck, but there is a Go Ruck division of the race. Um, I think it's relatively nearby. I mean, I can. It's a Saturday race, and I don't have a Friday class, so if need be, I can. If I can get someone to drive me there early in the morning, I can drive there the night prior. Because it's not that close, but it's also not too far away.
Oh, okay.
May or may not be, may or may not talking in being facetious, disguising the relative distance and stuff like that. But so,
yeah.
if need be, I can. Where are they? There's a person nearby. I can't see them. But if need be, I could always drive up there Friday afternoons, somehow manage to get a hotel room nearby, and then just drive over Saturday morning to the race.
Cool.
But I'm definitely considering it. I would be doing the not the Go Ruck division, but doing it with a rucksack on, which gives me access to the earliest time slot, or it should be giving me access to the earliest time slot available. Well, I would love to say try to invite my friends to do it with me. I am not going to be doing that just because definitely in the friend group it's not everyone's cup of tea. And
I'll do it with you.
plus, I'm not the fastest person, and I don't want to be slowing other people down, especially if I'm doing it with a rucksack on. I don't want to slow other people down.
I mean, this is the best possible way. If we're running a race, I'm leaving you.
You sure about that? After my 5th time of struggling with a single obstacle? I mean, honestly, though, there are like some monkey bar type obstacles that I'm probably just going to say, nope, I'm not even trying this. Or I'm going to try it, but then the first thing that's going to happen, before I even try to transition from the first monkey bar to the next, or first handhold to the next, I'm going to fall into the water beneath me. And I mean, it's a month out, so month out I can do distance training for. It's the Go Ruck race version, which I think is the only Ruck version that you can do, is the full race. It's only like, what is it, 6 to 7 miles, with max being 8, I believe. So, no, 6 to 7 miles. So, I mean, that distance is not bad. And to train for that distance is relatively easy. At least for me, I think I can do it fairly easily. But having said that, I'm not going... Besides for me essentially broadcasting it right now, I'm not going to broadcast it to the friend group. I'm not going to let them know, because the only factor of running a race should be if I want to do it. And I shouldn't try to force people to do it with me. Even though it would be awesome to do it with a group of people, I am not going to. The only thing that I would possibly consider doing it with a group for is because there might be at least one warped wall style thing, which I need a group of people to help me. But, I mean, that requires that someone has already made it up the tower to help me.
So, I do not think our friend group is going to feel like you're forcing them to do something like that. Nor do I really think they would probably do it.
But more or less, like, convince them to do it. I think... I'm not saying my chances are, like, 100%, but I definitely think that a few people would be willing to at least try it.
Penguin, you and I are the most athletic people in our friend group.
I'm pretty sure in the past I've heard Sparrow say, oh yeah, I would want to try it. I'd do it with you. And I've heard that from a few people. Not a lot. Actually, oh, you don't know him as Bigfoot. I know him as Bigfoot. You know who Bigfoot is?
No. Well,
okay,
yes, the character Bigfoot is. But
okay, it's kind of a little bit of an inside joke. So Sparrow calls the person on Discord called Phoenix. She it's a common thing. It's like so to say, look at your feet, or like you have big feet, so Bigfoot. Oh, also that's not how I know him best. The best my name that I call him sometimes, especially on stream, is Cali or California. Because if you take his first name and you put an accent on it, it kind of sounds like a place in California. So Cali, he
Definitely the same guy, right?
yeah, Cali and Bigfoot are the same person, but he's actually more athletic, definitely more athletic than me. He's on, at least he was on the cross country team for school.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's way more athletic than me.
You know what? Actually, I can totally see him doing that.
I mean, literally, it's pretty much everyone in the group is more athletic than me.
No, that's not true. That's definitely not true.
Fine, everyone is healthier than me. Everyone's more fit than
That's
me.
also not true. Also, well, actually, okay, I can't say much because Gareth Justice has gotten into shape like by a lot.
Exactly. So everyone else is in way better shape than me.
No, that's not awesome. Okay, so being in being in shape, looking fit, and eating healthy are all three entirely different things. And actually, I was planning on doing. No, I'm gonna get to that later. Basically, let's break some stuff down for you, bro. Me, Mr. Walker, the health expert. No, but anyway, basically, you can be overweight and be in better shape than somebody who's on a couch eating crisps, not really doing anything, and yeah.
I am both
so,
overweight and on the couch eating crisps.
So yeah, and so that's why some people when they see me, they're like, "Oh, yo, Walker, you're just naturally thin." No, I'm waking up at 4 in the morning each day doing PT, military. It's like that kind of stuff, and it's also doing and being in shape and being fit is it's 30% how you exercise and 70% diet. I despise American food, American breakfast in particular. American breakfast just sucks. Like, honestly, holy crap. And German food's not much better. Basically, I don't know when it started, but American food is like, the breakfast is like dessert. It's just dessert. There's no getting around it. And it's like, dude, I don't want to eat dessert for breakfast. And so that's why
I would.
Yeah, I mean, you eat Dutch babies, and
which is essentially also called German pancakes. I'm pretty sure me and this dude are following.
Yeah, like I said, German breakfast is not much better.
I was trying to follow his tracks, and he was following mine, and eventually I caught up with him. Did you see that? I was following footsteps, and then I started following his footsteps. And we were chasing each other, because I'm pretty sure he had his tracker on. Sorry, go on.
Nothing much. Basically, I like to eat, I don't know, something with, like, eggs, or, not eggs, but, like, I eat a dish called Tamago Kake Gohan, which is a Japanese dish, that involves rice and eggs, and that's about it. Sometimes you can do what I do and put salmon on it. If you're like, wow, that's kind of bougie. No, it's not. You can get salmon at your local Kroger for like $6. $1.25 a pound. It's like there's this stuff that they have. It's like a frozen salmon. Granted, it's not the highest quality salmon, but it's salmon. And the stuff that you're getting in the fishery markets are all pretty much going to be frozen anyway. They just thawed them out and they can look pretty. So you can do that. You can cook the salmon. Cooking salmon is super dirt simple. You just gotta salt it, and yeah, I can tell you how to cook salmon. It's pretty simple. You can slap that on the Tamago Kake Gohan, and it's just like heaven. It's good. It's not sweet, and it's not going to be as quote unquote tasty and delicious as American breakfast, but it's going to be a heck of a lot better for you. and that's just the way it is. It's like, I that was the biggest change and the biggest challenge I had to do. So I did something
Shouldn't have
about 2 years
there.
ago where I tried to get it to where I consumed less than 32 grams of sugar every single day. Because after that, the male body can digest and process 32 grams of sugar. After that, it just goes straight to fat. And doing that at first seems really hard, but if you don't drink soda and you fix your breakfast routine, it becomes significantly easier.
Hmm.
And so I suggest anybody who's looking to get in shape or just looking to eat healthier because it makes you feel better and just, yeah, just try that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you can do that, then yeah. And a lot of it's just processed sugar. Like, just if you just cut out processed sugar.
But processed sugar is so good.
But it's also absolutely terrible for you. And, okay, after like a month of not eating processed sugar,
Oh, that's
it
funny.
starts to taste like crap. Like, literally, if you stop drinking soda for about a month or 2 months, and you try another soda, it literally tastes bad.
I mean, I normally don't drink soda because we normally don't really have it at my house. Um,
But, like, when you go out to eat, where do you go to eat?
normally if I get anything, I get sweet tea for a drink.
Still not much better.
But if I'm like on the either up north or in the west where there's no, when sweet tea is just sweet tea with like sugar packets, then I'll get like Coke or Sprite. Perfect time to reload. I did not know I was only one shot left in the barrel. I should have looked. I should have known, but I did not.
Huh.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be saying it to anyone about the race I want to do. I mean,
Yeah, we got off on a tangent there.
yeah, I mean, I normally, especially like when I've done some of that stuff with running races, I tend not to want to share with people. I mean, I normally will talk about beforehand, but then there's a certain timeline where it gets closer to the event itself. It's just like, okay, time to hush up about it, and nobody needs to know. Oh, I don't know. There's a Hamilton song where he says that. I've seen it on TikTok. It's like, nobody needs to know. And then the, like, chorus or entente says, like, something like the revelment, maybe?
It's about the time that he had it fair.
Maybe. And then he goes into a more robotic voice and is like, nobody needs to know. I like sub. I subbed. Cool, man. Thanks. Not
Nice.
gonna finish reading your name off because no. But thank you for subbing anyway. I know what you were trying to get me to say. And you are not going to be hearing foul words from my mouth.
Oh, not on this good Christian Minecraft server.
I
Did you
try.
hear the... Good.
I'm going to say I try to keep my words clean, but I don't cuss or anything, so there's no trying. I keep my words clean, especially on stream.
I realized that you can't curse if you're in the ROTC program in the Army. You're not
What?
supposed to, at least. Okay, so here's something that I didn't know existed. So normally the Army is synonymous for foul language, but apparently we're supposed to keep ourselves to higher standards. And so using profane language is reprehensible and
Oh, wow.
not very good. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm trying to explain this. And so there's like a lot of people, like a lot of enlisted men, for example. There's nothing wrong with enlisted men. I'm just making an observation here. Use very profane language. But sometimes the officers are not supposed to, although they do. Trust me, they do. But they're not supposed to.
Hmm. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it's hardpoint. I thought it was the personal protection or personal defense. I didn't see hardpoint. Huh. Okay. Fun. Well, that's interesting.
Although I never really cursed anyway, simply because it's a pretty doggone habit. It's not a good habit to get into, not because it's like, oh yes, I must stand strong against the horrible curse. No, it's because it's really hard to break, and in a professional setting like an office or something,
It's
you're
not
not supposed to
really
curse.
appropriate.
It's not safe for work. And if somebody files a complaint, then you're going to have to change your dialect. You're going to have to change your vocabulary, and it's hard and it's very difficult. And if it makes or breaks somebody having a job, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's not
not
very
something I would
professional.
recommend. I don't mind if other people curse. If you want to curse, that's freedom of speech. That's your prerogative, bro. I'm just saying, man, I wouldn't do that stuff if I was you.
Yep.
That's kind of the synopsis of a lot of the things that I say. It's like, you know, you've heard people say, man, I don't want to do that stuff if I was you. You know, that's kind of basically a lot of the stuff in the military.
Huh.
There was a Chris Rock stand-up, and he did use very foul language, but he basically said that it's like, you've heard people say, you know, I wouldn't do that stuff if I was you. It's like, here's some of that stuff: arson, robbery, selling drugs, buying drugs. You won't get arrested if you just use common sense.
Yeah.
I'm assuming none of y'all had BET growing up.
What?
It stands for Black Entertainment Television.
Never heard of it.
I am not surprised. Yeah. It had like the Chris Rock show, and Everybody Hates Chris. I watched a lot of Chris Rock growing up.
Oh wow, we had a person on our back lines. Wow. Ouch. That hurt. A knife in my back. Fun stuff. Oh. I forgot you could go both ways around that thingamabobber. Yes, I know. Thingamabobber. Very, very technical term here.
Very specific.
Oh yeah, I'm actually just got another skulls, even though I shouldn't have. What? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm trying to get. I probably should swap the Origin 12 to a different shotgun, due to the fact that it is max level and there's still a double XP event. So that's what I should do.
But since the butt coming.
But I'll have to wait until after this match, because I do not know which of my next shotguns I need to go to. I know 725 is already maxed, so not gold yet, but maxed. Oh, that was scary. A right shield started running at me.
I feel like not my cartoons. I feel like my drawings are progressively getting more cartoony.
Well, I mean, cartoon design is pretty easy to do.
Yeah, you got a point. And I've also started drawing anime eyes. You know, those like really big ones that kind of sparkle. Not like Sailor Moon mega big, but like, you know, larger
Like just,
than natural proportions.
yeah, larger than natural proportion. I mean, that can also help like build up a sense of character.
No, I'm not designing a character. I'm drawing a person, like an actual person. I'm drawing Elise from school.
But I
The
mean,
song is
drawing like bigger eyes can help like convey emotion just a little bit more, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on any of this because I'm not no artist. I'm not an artist.
you draw stuff.
Not an artist. And I haven't drawn anything recently, so definitely not an artist. So yeah.
Wait, I thought you were gonna. Yeah, you were supposed to draw stuff last night and post it in the group chat.
I didn't say I was. I said I would want to, but I mean technically I still have until like tomorrow at midnight to do that.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, tomorrow is the new week, bro.
No.
Because Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Anyway,
I mean I'll post it, but I'm not gonna stop streaming until like midnight to 1.
wait, did you actually draw something?
No. I need to do that.
Anyway, take your. Okay, this one, I don't want it fast. Just take your time. Come on, bro, you got this. You're a good artist. You've drawn stuff. You've drawn stuff that's actually pretty good. And I know you've drawn stuff that's actually pretty good because you've showed me stuff that's actually pretty good. And it's always good when you take your time and like you really just like hunker
When
down
have I showed
and
you
draw.
something that I drew that was good?
The dog. There was a painting of the dog. There was just like a lot of stuff.
Okay, painting of my uncle's dog is not sketching.
Okay, good, fair point. What about that one that you did with the third-person point of view Star Wars thing?
That was just to get a basic shape for what I would be doing for my painting.
It was still good. Anyway,
Not really.
I thought it was good. Kind of looks like Dark Souls.
Yeah. I do actually have a blank human template that I need to add a human on.
Wait, what?
Basically, I've already drawn like the head and shoulders. I just need to fill it in. AKA a blank human template.
I'm still confused, but regardless.
Basically, a template of a person. So, you know what a template is, right?
Yeah, well, yes, I know what a template is.
Okay, now just apply a template to a person. So you have a basic shape of a person, and then you just add eyes, nose, the mouth, any extra details that you want, and then boom. You took a basic template, made it into a person.
But you've drawn a basic template?
Yes, I've done the basic outline of a person.
Oh, okay, now I got it.
So I need to add detail in, but I've done the basic outline of a person. And it's probably going to be fairly standard form to what I normally do. I would say it would follow suit with most of my style, which is a style that I do not like. I need to make it better.
You think your style's bad?
Oh no, it is. Trust me, your style's pretty good from what I've seen.
Last night, it was pretty sucky.
I have no idea why I'm tired.
Maybe it's because it's like 12 o'clock at night.
But the thing is, I didn't really wake up until 2. And I had a cup of coffee. So I should not be tired. Also, now I'm using the model 680. My shotgun. And it can't have slug rounds, so I'm happy. I just need add like a choke on it, and the problem is the model 680. You can't have a certain barrels with slug rounds, which is a problem. because some barrels can shorten the spread.
Alright, so I need your prerogative on something real quick.
Okay.
I currently have a drawing of a person, kind of cartoony, but it doesn't look that bad. Should I draw the lower torso to that person, or should I just leave it with pretty much the head?
I mean, how much of the page is left?
Not much. It would just be like the very up.
Like, you would do the shoulders.
I've already done the shoulders, but like it would be like from like upper chest area upward, kind of like that. Or like, kind of into the ribs, like the mid rib upward.
I'm not sure. It's up to you. I mean, you're the artist, so it's your call. You know? Because I could say whatever I want, but if you don't want to do that, or if that's not the style you're going for, it doesn't necessarily matter my opinion if it goes against what the artist wants. And especially since you're not drawing me, you're drawing someone else, it's like, it's not, my opinion's not 100%, doesn't have 100% of the weight behind it. Besides for the fact that I have done art a little bit more, and you're seeking my
wise counselor's
semi-experience. Other than that, we're on the same playing field. And you're a better artist than me, so...
No, that's not true. But...
There was someone beside me. It's true. I say it's true.
Not really. So I think it depends on just the number of hours each of us has placed into art. Like, I've probably spent several streams now just basically practicing, and several non-streams outside of stream, although I do like drawing when I'm in stream. And so I think with that, it's just the number of hours each of us has put into it. Just because one person has been doing it longer doesn't mean we're going to inherently put more hours into it.
Yeah, because I hardly do any drawing within the week.
But I have not played video games in like 2 weeks, and I've only been drawing.
Exactly, so you have more hours.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't really like the Model 680. It's a pump action shotgun, and just the pump of it feels too slow. It's like I'm not getting enough shots off fast enough. It can have slug rounds, which is awesome, but it's just not my style of rate of fire. It just feels too slow, and it doesn't feel like it's hitting hard enough. I have slug rounds in, and I think I have a pretty tight spread on top of slug rounds, so it should be a pretty high damage range, but just doesn't feel like it's killing, you know?
Yeah, I get the feeling.
I mean, there was hipfire kill. Still, it just doesn't feel strong enough. And I have slug rounds in. So the only thing that I could go for would be dragon rounds or not talon rounds. That's XCOM 2. So dragon rounds. That's the only thing I could do. I really should get back into XCOM.
So, like, what does XCOM do again? Was just it's like.
It's a turn-based strategy game where you play as humans, specifically like essentially the world military fighting against aliens. And
Cool.
so XCOM 1 is the aliens invasion. And they took the stats from XCOM 1, the win-loss ratio, and they made XCOM 2, and spoiler alert, humans lost the fight, and the aliens now rule our planet, but they did so in a kind of good way. They advanced technology and, try to uniform or kind of assimilate with humans. But something's just off. There are too many missing persons missing person cases after missing persons cases after people go to these gene clinics for like medical and fixing ailments, and there are just too many, and there's been suspicious cargo going in and out of ports or rail stations, and there's a resistance group, which is surprise surprise XCOM, and so they figure out what's going on. And
What is going on?
so the leaders of the aliens, called the Elders, they're dying, and they are stealing human DNA, trying to sequence it with their own to heal them. So they're literally killing humans to heal themselves. And there's also a thing where, like, every planet that they've been to, not only have they been trying to heal themselves, but they've also been taking the DNA and morphing it into their aliens. So, like, now you have some creatures that can literally shapeshift, called the Faceless. And they're pretty human-like until you get close enough to rescue them, and then they turn into a giant blob of goop.
That's not very appealing.
And they also have a new game called Chimera Squad, which I don't know when or where it would happen in, like, the XCOM timeline technically, because depending on how it goes, either the Elders kill all of humanity if you fail, or you kill the Elders, kind of deal, if you win. So there is stuff that you can see at the a successful end of XCOM, where there's some kind of glowing or bubbling happening at the bottom of the ocean. But so Chimera Squad, where it fits in the timeline and how it fits in the timeline doesn't really make sense, because essentially it's what the aliens essentially wanted before they went murderous. They essentially, before the Elders decided to let's kill humans to heal ourselves, they were unifying humans and aliens together. And so that's essentially what Chimera Squad is. You're a split ops of both aliens and humans, kind of, and a variety of different aliens. And you're in this one city that is a hotspot for the humans and aliens to more or less like coexist together. And
So it's like Zootopia. Minus the furries.
yeah, more or less like Zootopia if you think about it. And so you're like an international squad of different species that are protecting this city. But yeah, so Chimera Squad kind of breaks the formula from the standard XCOM games, but XCOM 1 and 2 follows the standard formula. Chimera Squad breaks it. But Chimera Squad looks good. But yeah, the games of XCOM are turn-based strategy games that rely fairly heavily on RNG, and it's not the easiest to play. Like, I play on my stream, and I've played it on, like, my own, and I die a lot. I contribute to the human failure rate on any XCOM game. But it's like a very tactical based game. It's like Okay, so you have to pick high cover. You want to know, uh, like, essentially minimize how many guns are pointed at you per turn. So, if your troops have 8 targets in sight, how do you make 8 to 0 within 1 turn? And your soldiers can either move a certain amount of space, or depending on how they're built, they can move and shoot and move, or they can only shoot. So, it's a very complex game, but it's pretty fun. Especially once you find the nuances to it and, like, improve. But until then, it's pretty brutal learning curve. And, like, you want to just put in the same soldiers over and over again, because the more the soldiers get kills, the higher levels they become. But then you don't want to do that, because the more you do, when they die, it's just going to hurt even more, because you lose a super good soldier with lots of stats. And then you have to go back to rookies who can only use a gun and no perks. But then there's also, like, a base building aspect of XCOM and a science tech tree in XCOM 2. Not XCOM 2, but XCOM as well. But also in XCOM 2. It's a really fun game. I would suggest you look it up. Although he hasn't done it in a while, someone who I was watching a lot for XCOM 2 stuff is a creator that goes by the name of Christopher Odd. I've mentioned him in the past for other games that I watch him play. 2136, not bad. But so, I watched him a lot, and I subscribed to him because I was watching him play XCOM and XCOM 2. And he does, like, after he does the campaign without mods, then he goes in and adds mods to, you know, change up the gameplay and, you know, add a different element and harder tier of gameplay for himself. But it's a really cool game. It's really hard, but it's fun too.
Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. When I saw it, I thought it was just like a first-person shooter game, but it turns out it's pretty cool.
How did you look it up?
No, I did not. I just remember seeing it in GameStop. I thought, oh, that looks like a first-person shooter.
But I actually did stream it a while back, and ooh. Okay, so the problem is I do not have the amount of community participation that I would like for it, because, like, if I could get a good community participation, then, you know, I could build up soldiers that go by the names of, like, my viewers, right?
Yeah.
And that could be cool, but I don't have enough participation to do that. But I could... Oh boy, where is it? That's a problem. I just moved houses, right?
Yeah,
and...
that's protocol.
Oh wait, I know where it is. Okay, never mind. I know where XCOM 2 is. So, I mean, I could do an XCOM 2 stream.
Hey,
so,
yeah, fun.
I would rather do it on the PC because some games just play a little bit better on PC, like XCOM and XCOM 2 and I think Chimera Squad were primarily built for PC. And then it took them a few years to port it over to PS4 and Xbox. So I would rather, if I wanted to, like, play it and stream it, I would almost rather do it on the PC. And I do own the PC version of XCOM. Or XCOM 2.
But you don't have a PC.
I do have a MacBook. And if I really want to, I can download or install Windows Boot Camp, which makes a Mac think it's a Windows machine. But the only thing that... What I would probably do is literally, the next time I go to see my family, I would bring my MacBook, as per protocol, and I would literally go up to my uncle and say, here, you've downloaded Windows Boot Camp for your like MacBook, which is close to like a PC. Like, have you seen those MacBooks? It's like all it is one giant screen, but
Yes.
the whole entire software is housed in the screen. It's essentially a MacBook desktop. Yeah, he has that, and he has Windows Boot Camp within there. So what I would literally do is I would say, okay, can you please download Windows Boot Camp on here, and please do it for me because I don't want to get anything wrong. Because if you're installing that, I feel like it, I don't. This computer is supposed to, be my school computer, so I don't want to mess it up.
You could always rent a computer from like school, like our school.
Yeah, but just I wouldn't want to do that. Just how I am.
Hey, you do you.
So I could either download and install Windows Boot Camp on my Mac, but still I'm not too keen of like streaming from my Mac, just because with what I said, it's supposed to be for school, and I don't want to do anything that could possibly mess it up. Plus, I don't know how our school's software for, running the lockdown window, I don't know how that would work if it sees that I have Windows Boot Camp installed on my computer. I mean, you have to like switch your operating system to get to Windows Boot Camp, but I don't know how that software would respond with it, and I don't want, just because I have that software, I don't want them to flag me as possibly cheating because I just have a software installed into my computer that I use only in off time.
I can see that.
Okay, I need to not use these slug rounds, because that's just not working for me. It almost seems a little too precise and not wide enough damage spread.
Yeah, because it's like if you're getting, I don't know.
Because like I was up in someone's face, and I shot multiple times, and with the gun being fairly slow to shoot or reload.
You miss one, then you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah. No, that was the other gun that I've had successful runs on this map. But yeah, with this gun, I think I need the spray until I get something like dragon rounds to increase damage output.
What do dragon rounds do again?
Basically, fire rounds.
Yeah, that's what I assumed was dragon.
But yeah, so I could do that. I could stream XCOM 2 on PS4, even though it's a little bit, not as smooth. Like, for example, in XCOM 2, you can scroll up and down to look at different elevations. It just, I don't know, just on the PS4 when I played it, it just didn't feel as clean as like normal XCOM.
You're using the triggers.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel as clean and as smooth as the PC version.
Yeah, but well, the artist's original
intent was on PC.
In the artist's original medium, kind of like how books are normally better than movies, because it's like when you translate it over, the original content was always meant to be that medium.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
But like, I mean, also with it on the consoles, like to show where you are, it's not as simple as just clicking on the map. It's you have to it's just giant blue dot that forms, and if you go up or down in elevation, it's a giant blue column, and so it just doesn't look and feel as clean as it does on the PC. And so that's what I would want to possibly stream it on. And I mean, I am terrible at the game, so all you would be coming to watch is not for excellent strategy and excellent gameplay. You would just be coming to watch for my personality, which I hope is the reason that a lot of people come to watch my streams. The people watch to see my gameplay. I am sorely underwhelming them. Most likely.
Well, I do it because I am an extrovert. Basically, I recharge by being around people. So although I'm not really playing games, sometimes I don't even really interact or say anything. And that's because when I just like, even if it's just like us, even if it's just me listening and not saying anything, it still helps me just kind of recharge after the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent you a copy of the thing that I drew. It's definitely not as like detailed as some of the other stuff I did, but I don't know. What's your prerogative on it?
I'll have to look at it in a second. Let me see if I can pull it up while walking to point. I don't know how I didn't die. I was completely looking away. Okay, I died.
I feel like
Looks good.
okay. I feel like I'm gradually going more cartoony. I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it. Because it's like, okay, on one hand, I guess cartoon isn't exactly a bad thing. But at the same time, it's like I have more detailed sketches than this.
I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just, like you said, I mean, it's up to you.
And it's like, I don't really have it's weird, it's like I'm not like choosing to go to that route, it's just the route I'm actually going to.
Yeah, I mean, drawing cartoony is easier, because you're not following specific human proportions, so, drawing humans out of proportion makes it more cartoony. So, drawing bigger eyes, bigger mouth, bigger nose than human proportions will make it look off human, so it's cartoony. You know?
Yeah, I kind of what you're saying.
So unless you follow specifically to human proportions, you might not get it to look 100% human-like. But, I mean, that's not always a bad thing.
I'm debating whether or not I should make a blush. I don't know. What's your prerogative? Oh, master.
My prerogative is -1. AKA error, there's no prerogative. Either that, or unless you want to go to a lot of like coding stuff, where if there's a -1 integer, then it automatically assumes the max integer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's what happened. So, you know the meme of Gandhi launching nukes in Civilization?
What? No.
So, Gandhi is supposed to be the most peaceful AI in Civilization. Yeah. But they've made it a feature because in, like, the very first Civilizations with Gandhi, he had a aggressive level of 1. And if you pick up, and over time he would pick up the democratic perk. I think it's what it's called. It's a perk, I guess. But what that would do is that would, if you use the perk of like, if you go down democracy, then your aggressive level goes down by 2, making Gandhi -1, which automatically made him the highest aggression level. And so it's like, Gandhi peacefully, and then, he is no longer, like, whatever that nation was before, like a monarchy or something like that. Now they're a democratic republic or whatever, and now they're launching nukes at you. Like, no joke.
It's
and
gonna be
now
funny.
they've made that a feature. It's like, okay, for most of the game, Gandhi will be peaceful, but then once he has knowledge to nukes, he will then just be super aggressive. And like, it started out because it was just a glitch.
Yeah.
It was a mistake. Like, oh, whoops, he was supposed to stay very peaceful. But by picking up democratic, it made him super aggressive because the aggressive level went to a negative integer. So it's now assumed to be the highest integer. So yeah, coding's fun.
Yeah.
But that's actually a game that I would want to play on stream with friends. The game like Civilization. Or I've also talked about a game like Hearts of Iron, or better yet, EU4. Or Europa Solace 4. Sorry, I said it wrong. Europa Universalis 4. Long-winded name, but you start before the Reformation. So like 1400s ish, maybe even 1200s. And you pick as all sorts of different nations. Like, literally, if you start the game late enough, you can actually become the colonies. And you can start in the Revolutionary War. And yeah, and then like you can play as Britain. You can play as the Mamluks, which literally you can play almost any nation in the game, and by almost I mean like pretty much every nation. There's differences in each nation because of like a not diplomacy tree. I forget the name of it. It's a certain type of tree each nation has that gives it like certain national focuses. Or am I getting that confused with Hearts of Iron? They're made by the same company. The same studios made both of them. But I'm not sure how Hearts of Iron would work in a multiplayer-based setting. But I know EU4 would work. You should look up EU4 and tell me what you think about it. Because if that can run on my Mac, and I decide to download OBS, Streamlabs, and some other stream-based software, that's what I would be tempted of doing. And I probably wouldn't play anything on Twitch until I get like a group of people to play with me. Because playing with friends.
The problem is getting the people to play with.
Yeah, because I think this is not a if this and this scenario. It's a sometimes if this occurs, it can be like this. But I think that if I can start playing with a group of people, and maybe if not all of us, and maybe if a few of us start streaming it, we could like give each other, like viewers, and because more than one people are streaming it, more than one people are more people are willing to check out all of our different channels and perspectives, and because more than one people are streaming, you see a decent growth in everyone's channel. I don't know if that's the specific case, but also I think by having more people, it would almost be better for streaming wise, because you're not, because if I don't have you or someone else streaming and hardly anyone's in chat, then it's dead quiet for me, and so I have to start thinking of what to talk about on my own, and there's not really anyone that I can bounce back and forth stuff with. And plus, I think stream would like it better if I have people with me, kind of deal.
Yeah, I think you could all just end up playing music if you really wanted to.
Well, I have to be very careful with music because of copyright reasons. But also on stream, if I were to stream on Twitch from a computer, I think I would be able to implement music easier. But I mean, if you think about it, playing a game like that would almost be breaking kind of what the channel has set standards of, because a lot of this channel is more or less FPS orientated, with a lot of games I play FPS related. So, you know, it doesn't fit into the mold of my channel. But, I mean, that's what I would want to do. I wouldn't want to make it seem like I'm limited to only be playing FPS games, because I like other games in FPS.
Yeah.
And plus, on computer, I haven't been playing FPS in forever. And so I know exactly where I'm going to start. In the trash can.
Woo. Yeah.
Because I haven't played FPS on the PC in literally a decade. No, maybe almost 2 decades. I just got
been alive in 2 decades.
Good point. Fine, then maybe a decade. No, a decade seems about right.
Yeah, you'd be 8 years old.
I would be 9 years old. Yeah, a decade's about right.
His channel anniversary was like last week.
Yeah, but channel anniversary and birthday was last week, but so yeah, I would be about 9 years old a decade ago. So yeah, that's about right. Haven't played FPS games on the PC for a decade. So I would not. Toontown's not really an FPS game because you're not fighting against another person.
Imagine like FPS Toontown, like Toontown in Call of Duty, where Goofy just comes out with a submachine gun Uzi and just starts spraying down people.
I can almost see Goofy wielding a shotgun, like, yo, look, you're in danger.
I see Donald Truck wielding not Donald Truck. That could be his like gamer name, where he drives like this massive
Donald
truck. Donald Truck, yeah. Where he drives a Anyway, what I was going to ask you is, should I draw, I was thinking about drawing Jordan, not Jordan, female Jordan, but male Jordan. I don't know, I'm debating whether or not I should draw some more stuff.
I would. Remember, the more you draw, the better you get.
It's true.
So, the more you draw, the better. So, like, that's what people who've been doing art for a long time, they draw every day. If not, for like 8 hours a day. Probably not that much, but, you know, they draw a lot.
Ah, dang it.
More than I do in a single year.
Yeah. So, I didn't realize it, but you got tagged in one of female Jordan's pictures, and it was like a good picture of you that I could have totally used to draw that thing.
To draw what?
Draw the photo of you. You know, when I was trying to draw the photo of you.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could always do it again. Because, like, artists will do their subjects multiple times over. It's not, oh, I did this person once, okay, never doing them again. You know?
See.
So, I mean, you could always draw me or new people of the friend group over again.
Yeah, you got a point.
I mean, make sure you vary it up. It's like you're not only drawing one person over and over again, and you have like 80 billion drawings of them within a few days. Like, make sure you space out and have a few other people that you rotate drawing between, because drawing the same person over and over again sounds a wee bit stalkery.
Yeah, getting a little too, yeah, pretty much. I could try and redraw Allie, since the first photo of her, looking back on it now, was a little lacking in detail.
I mean, yeah, you could draw her again.
And I don't know.
And I would definitely say maybe for your earlier subjects that you drew, draw them again.
Well, I'm mostly stuck to, thankfully I'm mostly stuck to cartoon characters, but yeah.
If I can pull this off, I can steal the enemy's kill streak. I just stole their kill streak, and they had a cruise missile, which is a human-controlled missile that you can launch from the sky, and you can literally target people. Oh, I don't even know if I killed them, but the victory screen launched right as I was dropping it, so I don't even think I got the kills. Really, I was playing the game with my death. I mean, this. Oh, well, he just got quad feed. 23-18, not bad. Top of the leaderboard, too. But, like, I would suggest, if you were to play a game on the PC that you would want, like, and I'm not saying for, like, 30 minutes to an hour, I'm talking about, like, a long session of playing, and more along the sides of a tactical game, too, or a strategy-focused game, like Hearts of Iron, EU4, Civilization, or something like that. Do you have any preferences that you know of?
Not really.
Because I think it would be fun and definitely interesting for the channel. Like, different and unique, and I think people would enjoy, like, doing games with more people that are, like, session-based games. Like, instead of, like, Call of Duty, playing Call of Duty is a one-off game. Like, you could stitch together multiple days worth of playing, and no one would notice. But games like Hearts of Iron and EU4
Minecraft.
Even Minecraft, unless you do Minecraft minigames, then those can be like one and done games where you can have like 8 different days of playing squished into one video and no one would be able to tell the difference. Because like you could be playing like 4 different mini games, but they were all from 5 different days because you want to get wins. And so you handpicked it, and it's like, oh wow, you went on a bad lost session. And so, new day, new me. Oh, I only got 1 win. I need 2 more wins, and I can get it today. Move on to the next day. That kind of thing. So, but other like strategy-based games that are longer-winded, they are harder to do that because people will see wait, why do you now control some of the Mamluk's territory? Why do you now own Constantinople?
Yeah.
When
it's
last
like
time I
Minecraft.
saw, like literally 2 seconds ago, you owned just the knight's home providence.
Yeah. It's like the joke where it's talking about, so the Minecraft YouTubers. So I've done some mining off stream, and it's like the entire chest is filled with 64 diamonds.
So I've done just a little progress on base from last you've seen. Small cobblestone dirt house. What you now see, a giant mansion filled up with goodies.
Yeah, it's like it's like when you're watching a Minecraft tutorial and you look away for 2 seconds and it turns into like a moving house.
Yeah. But so, and it would more or less be like entire streams worth, like a good 4-hour streams worth of just playing like that single game. Or even longer, like some streamers do it and like have, let's say, go for about 6 hours, and at several different points throughout the stream they take like small breaks. Like, do you think that you would be willing to do that? And I mean, I'm not talking about this weekend or anytime soon in the nearby future. I'm just talking about eventually. Like, because I would want to do that myself, but I want to kind of more or less be able to coordinate with a group of people. Like for example, so group a person that I watch for a lot of like my Hearts of Iron EU4, like tactical base or strategy based games, called Provis Gaming. Uh, Good channel. I think Provis Gaming or just Provis. Uh, he, I mean, recently he finished up a Hearts of Iron 4 mod playthrough, which was hate to say it, but My Little Pony theme. But I mean, it's one of the bigger mods out there for Hearts of Iron 4. You also have Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues, which is a mod for Hearts of Iron that is Fallout inspired.
That's cool.
So I tried to do an execution, but someone killed me. Boo. But so the most so like he does Hearts of Iron 4 and EU4, and that's kind of where I get my knowledge of those games. But a while back, he and a lot of other streamers did a that do EU4. They had a huge session where they started around like 1200, 1300s and went to the Age of Reformation, trying to get the like religious war. You know, Catholics versus Protestants. What's that war called?
Are you talking about the Reformation?
Reformation. I thought there was wars that happened.
There was Crusades, but that wasn't part of the Reformation.
Maybe Hearts of Iron 4 adds wars to it. I don't know.
Well, there was certainly persecution, but there wasn't a flat-out war. There wasn't like a... So, the Reformation happened because it was more of an insurgence or a civil conflict that happened domestically. And I guess sort of foreign as well, if you count towards some of the other. But, so the church was international, and to a much larger degree, so was the conflict. It was about Christianity, and it was the church, and people inside the church that were fighting. So Luther and some of the other guys, basically, when they started the Reformation, it wasn't like an all-out war as much as it was kind of like a witch hunt, or not a witch hunt, but like they were trying to squash the Reformation. And so it wasn't so much one country declaring war on another as much as it was an idea being trying to be stifled.
Yeah. Then
stifled by force, like they straight up burned people at the stake. The church back in that day was a lot more powerful. They had armies.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if there's like a league war or whatever after the Reformation fires, but they were playing for that time frame. Like they even had people as announcers. They had a Twitch channel that was announcing what was happening. That would call people into the announcement booth, where they can ask how their gameplay is going, what's their plans, how do you think about your alliance mate, so and so. And so the person that I watched their perspective of, Provis, he was playing as the Holy Roman Emperor. He was playing as Italy. I don't know, but he was at the start of the game. He was the Pope, and so literally he kind of got into character of the Pope and like bought a Pope type costume, and it was funny. But so like that went on for a long time with a lot of other people playing, not just like 4 people. Like people, there was Castile, I think Naples, Turks, the Mamluks, the Ottomans, English, France, Poland, like lots of different people playing as lots of different countries of varying sizes, just playing together. Like a lot of people playing in the Europe area, like West Europe, and kind of the northern of Europe, like Scandinavia, that kind of stuff. It was a lot of people playing. And so I would kind of want to do something similar to that. Maybe not on the scale they did, because I do not know that many people. But, or maybe even, not even like EU4, but a game of like Civilization, where like a group of us, like maybe 4, 5, 6 people play, and Civilization could be done in smaller blocks too. Like, okay, I have a 6-hour stream tonight. For 2 hours, do you guys want to continue working on our Civilization campaign? Sure. Okay. Then after the 2 hours, we can reassess and see what game we want to go to next. That kind of thing. So it doesn't have to be all like one big session. You know?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to do something like that?
Probably not.
Why, too long, or?
Yeah, and okay, so currently I'm trying to figure out. I'm dividing up my time with drawing and video games and sleep. Oh, so precious sleep. It's a lot. It's very late.
Yep.
And a lot of the stuff I'm doing now is drawing, because I really, really, really want to get better at drawing. And when I am not playing with you, I hope you don't like take that personally by any standard. It's more of when I wind down, I charge my batteries being around other people, much like you charge your batteries not being around anyone or interacting. And when I'm drawing, I don't want to do it by myself, because then I get super, super drained, because it's very solo activity, and I'm not around anyone. But if I'm able to talk to someone, or even not even talk to someone, just like listen to somebody, then it kind of works better, and I've allocated a certain amount of time that I would be playing video games to drawing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And learning a new skill. Drawing.
But, I mean, you could even do that. Like, you could start the campaign with us, and then, like, you don't have to continue playing games for the full, like, 6 hours. Like, okay, and now we're gonna have a special guest joining us for the Civilization 6 session. And then, at the end of the session, thank you, Walker, so much for joining us for this session. I hope we'll catch you next session of Civilization. But for now, we are moving on to, and then the next game we move on to. And, like, I could do that with a lot of the people that I do it with, where, like, not everyone would want to stay on for the entire 6-hour live stream, but as long as, like, one person wants to be on the live stream for a single session of a game, then they can stay on, and then when the session that they play in is no longer on, they can log off. I think that could also work really well too. But I mean, I would have to pass it by not just myself. It's like a lot of people that I would have to run it by. I mean, technically, you did that tonight. I was playing for 2 hours by myself, and then you joined at 11-ish. And it's already been about, like, a little over an hour. Like, almost 2 hours that you've joined me. So, I mean, sometimes, like, you and Minig already do it. You guys join in for a session. Well, technically a session, but you guys aren't at the start of a stream, so it's like, then boom, you're in.
Yeah, well, I guess it's different when I'm actually playing it and when I'm just drawing it versus, you know, like when I'm drawing and doing that. So another thing is, I like playing video games, and I have nothing against people playing video games, because I find it relaxing. And sometimes I don't want to do something. I don't want to draw. I don't want to do anything. I just want to play some video games and do that. But in my opinion, I see kind of video games as being a little more productive. I'm not playing video games. I see drawing as being a little more productive, because it's like, hey, I'm learning how to do this. And so that's one of the reasons, because it's like I don't really want to play a lot. I don't even want to play like a session. Just like there's sometimes that it's like I don't want to play video games and I just want to draw. And I'm also not really big into the whole like almost like world building type thing. I like just on little quick sessions like Battle Royale and that kind of stuff, because it's like, man, I sunk a lot of hours into this thing.
And I mean, you could also do that. Like, you don't have to be a part of the session that does Civilized 6. Like, let's say it's Civilization 6, and then the next game in the single stream, the next session of it, is going to, let's say, Hyperscape. Of course, it's on PC, but still, it's like a Battle Royale, so, like, you can hop in for a few minutes, play a match or two, and then dip out.
That would be difficult because you don't have a PC, and I don't like playing first-person shooters on PC.
Oh yeah, and I mean, the second that I start trying to get back into FPS games on the any form of computer, I'm going to be trash. I already know that. I mean, you could sign yourself up for a Hunt Showdown session on PC.
Nope.
PC's a lot
No,
better, Hunt Showdown wise. So I mean, you could do
PC's
that
normally better
instead.
anyway, but even then, I don't really play that many PC games. I have Minecraft downloaded. Something I've actually considered getting is like one of those cheap remote like controllers that hooks directly into your computer. Like currently, I've been using my PlayStation controller for the computer simply because it's like I just don't like using the mouse and keys. I just don't. And I know it's better, and I know if I actually sunk the hours into it and got better at it, I would like it more. But it's just like I just don't wanna do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But so, like, if I were to get a PC and I would start to do that, do you think that you would maybe possibly find a game that I would want to stream, but you could join me for? Even if it's not like a long game like Civilization, where we're playing at least an hour at a time, trying to build up our colonies, and someone's trying to go for a different or the same in conditions, like either global domination or science victory or cultural victory or whatever. One of the different victory conditions. Like, it doesn't have to be that kind of game or a long-winded game like that, but do you think that if I were to do that, move to Twitch for long streams on a PC, that you could find a game or so that you could hop in for a session, and maybe the next session just be a commentator?
Yeah, totally.
Because,
I
like,
could download Hyperscape and like other games like that on PC.
so I mean, that's kind of where my head's at for kind of growth in channel regards. Because I want to do stuff with more people. I want to see my channel grow, and one way that I think helps channels grow is when you kind of have a network of people that you play with. Plus, also, that helps me because it alleviates some of the pressure, such. It alleviates more or less responsibility for me, because instead of having to come up with all the topics and interchain a chat when there's no one else talking besides me, and sometimes even no other chat when I'm just completely solo, which technically a lot of times I already do, but it just helps me out in that regards, to have more people playing with me, because one, I don't have to stick specifically to game stuff. I can talk a little bit about real life, but then if like there was a game that you joined in late for, but only we're doing art, and Miniag and I were playing Warzone, and we were doing really well, and we were also having pretty good comms, like, okay, there's another squad to our right, we should start considering pushing right, that kind of stuff. And so, like, just having more people would mean essentially more of that, and it helped me out. And also, I think it would help out because it's like, a lot of people don't always play games solo. They play with a group of people, and you know, if even if one person on the channel, even if it's not the main person you watch, it's like, oh, I like this one person. I'm not the biggest fan of the person who hosts the stream, but I like one of their guests that they have with them, one of the people that play with them. Like, oh, he or she is has a nice voice, but also has good commentary, and they say good, funny jokes that make me laugh. And this one person normally makes me laugh so hard. It's awesome. I love it when they have this one player playing with them, kind of deal. And so, even though they might not prefer me, they have one person in essentially my network that I play with, even if they're not streaming, they would probably want to watch me stream, because, especially if they know that the one person in my network will be playing too.
Yeah,
Does that kind of make sense?
Kinda yeah, like Mr. Beast and some of his friends that he does stuff with, and that's how I got started following Jaden Animation, was because she was basically doing something with the Odd Ones Out, and I was like, yo, who's this? It's a person that's really funny and cool animation stuff, just like the Odd Ones Out. I was like, yo, you can find this.
Yeah, so, and though the downside is, unless the people who I would be doing it with want to get themselves a channel, they're probably not. So technically, that you could also see that in two ways. Either one, that's helping me out, because it's like, the only way I can see this one person that I like that he plays with is by following him. But then it might also be like, well, this person doesn't have a channel, so I can't watch their specific side of the content, so I might just not, even though I really like the person, I might just not watch. So, I could see it as a double-edged sword.
Yeah. But you also gotta remember that you probably wouldn't have those those followers if you didn't have that person. So,
so
it's
still technically a double-edged sword, because I don't always know, is someone following because they like me, or is someone following me because they want to see, like, you or Miniac play with me? Because, like, you guys are really vocal people on my channel in the games, and you guys not only have your own perspective of stuff, but, like, Miniac, the little savage that he is, like, you know, people would like that stuff. Like, oh, Miniac's hilarious. He will roast Penguin for years if he has a chance. Like, oh, just set Miniac off on a roast of Penguin, and man, in no time you'll have one roasted Penguin. Perfect for human consumption. You know?
I think it's illegal because they're endangered.
Yeah, good point. But you know what I mean. Not the physical penguin, but me. Like, people might really like watching Miniac because he's a really funny kid. And he doesn't have his own channel, so the only way to watch him is through me. And, you know, I can't tell if people are watching and subbing to me because they like my personality, or want to see, you know, skilled gameplay, which if they are, then I am sorry. I am sorely under letting you down in that regard. I do not see that I have good gameplay skill, but so I hope people are watching because they like my personality. But I mean, it's also the same thing. Like, are they watching for my personality, or one of the people that I stream with personality?
Well, I don't know. I think probably be your personality.
But so that's essentially what I'm saying. Could be a double-edged sword. Because, like, what if, oh, I only want to watch if Miniac's playing, so I'll hop in for a second. If I don't hear or see Miniac, I'm dipping out. Kind of deal. And that's with the current kind of setup. But, I mean, no matter what, it's like, if someone subs and watches even a little bit, then that's more than the time before, right?
See.
So, I mean, you know, so do you think that if I were to find a way to do something of the sort that you would want to join in?
I might, depending on how it goes and how it plays out.
I mean, I know that you like to do your art stuff, but and every now and then you like to do gaming. Ooh, okay. So here's another thing. I know some streamers who play computer games, but they also play like PlayStation and console games, but they're broadcasting them from Twitch from a computer. So technically, I could still do that. I just have to figure out how I do that. That's the only matter of contention, is how do I stream from PlayStation, get well, I think I know how to do it, maybe. I'd have to look up into it more. But so that's what I could do. So even if you don't have a computer, that could okay, I'm just selling myself more on the idea that I could still play on the PlayStation but broadcast from a computer to Twitch. Which would also help me out because through Twitch, through computer means I can get other software like OBS and Streamlabs, which Streamlabs is a really good software for streamers to use to create overlays and stuff like that. And that was not trying to sound like a sponsored thing, but it totally sounded like a sponsored thing.
Speaking of sponsored things, this...
No, it is not. It is not. This is not. But
NordVPN. Or, no, it's better yet, Raid Shadow Legends.
But, so, you know what I mean.
100%.
And so, if I can figure out the technology to do that, then I think it would be pretty awesome. It's like, okay, I have the tech, I have a PC, but I can then also use it to still broadcast from the PlayStation. So I don't have to go entirely over. And, ooh, that's a good idea, because I would be terrible on FPS on the PC, so I could do my FPS on the PS4, where I'm still decent at it, or semi-decent. So that's what I could do. You know?
That actually does make a lot of sense. But you're still gonna have to get good at it eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I could also, when I'm on the PC, I could also branch out from FPS type games. I could even go back to an old classic now, FNAF. I could go to FNAF 1 and do that. Even though I would not want to do that, because scary. But I could. So I could branch out, like, oh, if I'm on PC, I'm doing strategy-based games, but if I'm on console, I'm doing FPS-based games. So probably one game that I would want to do on the computer would be Assassin's Creed, especially Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I am highly considering getting. So, I don't know if I would get Assassin's Creed Valhalla on PS4 or PC. I guess whatever I have the tech at the time of. So if I have the tech of a PC, I can get on there. But if I have only the tech of a PS4, then I will get on here. But I mean, that means my PS4 won't go unused. Because, oh, all I do is play on PC now. No, I wouldn't.
No, you're still gonna have games that only come out on PlayStation 4, like the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, the Spider-Man
or Last
game.
of Us, or other stuff as well.
Yeah, good point. But you know what I mean. It's like, I'm only playing PS4 because of these two games. So yeah, I just kind of sold myself to the idea. Now the only thing that I'm trying to sell myself on, and not selling myself on, but get is now I just need to get an actual PC. That won't take forever.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I need to pay for tuition soon. So I know I can do it online, but I don't necessarily know how it's going to work because my dad's paying for half. My parents are paying for half, and I'm paying for the other half of tuition. So I don't know how that would work.
How are you paying for half your tuition? That's a lot of money.
Actually, because in-state and off-campus, plus some money from a like state not grant. What's it called? Scholarship. There it goes. Like a state scholarship fund that I have, and I'm paying for half. It's not that bad what I'm paying for. Like, I think I got that amount after like the week that I spent at my grandparents' house working hard. I think I got close to it, if not over. No, close to it from that week alone. Kind of deal. So, unfortunately, my parents want me to move on campus, you know, like next year. Something like that, so I'm no longer... And, I mean, not living on campus actually is a huge saver of money.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it, like, doubled my base tuition. Not in... Like, if you... Yeah, it doubled my base tuition before you took out the state scholarship fund thing. So, yeah, living on campus for me doubled it, if not more. I would have to definitely take up a, what's it, a grant? That's what I call it? No, loan. Grant, loan, close enough. So, if I was living there, I would probably have to take out a loan. But it is my parents' ultimate goal for me to live on campus, which is a bummer. So, yeah. I don't know how. I mean, I could send. I don't know how, but I could try to find a way to send in my check, or a check, for my half of the tuition, I guess.
Yeah, I think it might have just been easy for you to like pay back your parents and then, you know.
I mean, I could talk with my parents about that, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it's tricky stuff. But this is not a very good defensive position. But so yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out. I mean, I have until the 31st to figure that out, so next Sunday. Unfortunately, that is when I have time to find out. I guess I'll over the next week I'll do research in that regards. Either figure out if I can send in a check, or if I can specify, give them my debit card number and specify this is how much I'm paying on this debit card and this is how much this person's paying on their credit card. So yeah, I still don't know how that's going to work out.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work out okay.
It'll work out eventually. I got the final kill, I hope. Yay, I got final kill.
Yay.
And I almost died too. Literally, a Syntax blew up. Or, not Syntax, Proxmine. 11-17. Ugh, not the best game, but... I was also using no mods on the shotgun. Plus, it was personal defense. So, a very stationary-based game. Go and play one more game, I guess. And then I'm going to call it a night. Dude, that's actually a better upgrade. The XRK True Grip Tactical is better than the Merc 4 Grip, it looks like. Unfortunately, I can't use it right now because I have to use Reptile. Oh, the joys of trying to get a Reptile. Fun. So, if my sources were correct, I don't need to get the VLK Rogue to gold to get Damascus. But I don't think it'll give me... I don't know if it'll give me platinum if I don't have Rogue complete, but I think it will give me Damascus. I need to look that up. I'm guessing you're getting tired, Walker.
I am, because I am very tired and it is very late.
So it's not that late.
If I don't respond to something, it's not because I'm just ignoring you, it's because
you're
I'm
really
like,
tired. Yeah, I know.
I'm really tired.
Yeah, I purposely said that because I could tell he's not talking. He's nodding off.
Oh, yes.
Hey, we got another. Tell me, get that reference?
Nope, I do not, especially not at this hour.
Cars.
Oh,
Cars
yeah.
1. When, Mac. It was Mac, not McQueen. It was Mac nodding off.
Mm-hmm.
Because McQueen overworked him.
Yes.
Just casually throwing in Disney references, left, right, and center. Just something I do best. Don't worry, pal. I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Gonna do one more match.
Good. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to draw some stuff. Like draw Jordan. Because I drew some stuff tonight, and it was good stuff. I'm just tired to draw more stuff.
Yeah. I understand. I mean, when I get off, I'm not gonna go to bed. Because I have to try to do some of my school stuff. Because I mean, I have until tomorrow at midnight to get it submitted. And
That's plenty of time.
well, I also am not sure when my history comments are due. Because if my history comments are due sometime... If they're due tomorrow at noon, then I have to do them tonight. Because not only am I going to be waking up later tomorrow, but then other stuff happening that I will not be able to, start work. And I probably won't have enough time to write 300 words total for 2 different people's writings. Especially for me, because not only am I going to have to read what they said in the first place, but then I have to come up with a some kind of comment on their writing and, you know, make it sound logical, professional, and good. And if I have to do that by noon, I probably, let's just... What?
Wait, noon
No,
or midnight?
my history writing would be due at noon. My history professor, everything that he assigns is always due at noon, because I think the software we use, I wouldn't say what software it is just because I'm not sure if other schools use it. But the software we use, apparently there's server maintenance sometimes at midnight. And so, you know, if someone is struggling, like procrastinating getting something done at the last minute, and they're submitting it right before midnight, on time, but still before midnight, the maintenance and not actually allow them to submit it. So that's what my professor for history, all his stuff is due at noon, because it's just easier software-wise, because there's no server maintenance at noon. It's always around midnight. So, you know, it's just easier that way for others. And also, I guess it would eliminate an excuse, oh, there was server maintenance, so I couldn't submit it. But there's no excuse.
I probably would have not played the game, just like, I don't know.
But I mean, as long as it's not, as long as it's due Monday at noon and not tomorrow at noon, then technically I could procrastinate even further and just do every tomorrow. I could do that. I probably won't, because I want to try to stay as on top of things as I can. And even though it sounds like, well, that doesn't sound like you're on top of it. Trust me, for me, it is on top of it, because you see me last in high school, I was heavily procrastinating on 90% of everything. And so, me having a lot of my history done early on in the week, that is uncalled for compared to what I used to do. So, it is good. So I am a lot on top of things in regards to my old self.
Don't forget, you must draw stuff.
What?
At some point.
What's Rest? I don't know her.
Yeah.
Who is she? That name's not familiar in these parts. Oh, is that what happens? Is that what you get when you get so tired that you pass out? Is that Rest? Oh, then I know her. Hello, then. I know her. I mean, I did that today. Also, it seemed... So I didn't get my car oil changed today because apparently it was 3 hours and my dad wasn't going to be able to pick me up. So we rescheduled it for Monday at 1.
You should use express oil change.
We want to use it through the dealership because, like, other stuff. Like, I went the other week to get my tires rotated a while back, and they said, oh yeah, your brake paddings are looking pretty low. So we want to do it through the dealership instead of some other brand. Especially for, like, the oil change, because they'll also check everything else. So...
Yeah, I see that.
It's like, I could do it through a different place, but it's like, why do that when I might then have to go to a place for my brakes, when I could just go to the dealership, they'll look at everything, and if they say, oh yeah, your brakes are terrible, you need to get them fixed right now, we'll do it for you. You'll have to pay us, but we'll do it right now. So, yeah, it's going to be a long time. So, I didn't do it today because my dad wasn't going to be able to either pick me up or drop me off to get my car afterwards, so we didn't do it today. And it's a good thing because I got to sleep in a lot. Like, I think I woke up around 1 to 2.
That is very late.
Yeah, so I slept in.
Well, so that makes sense to why you're not tired, because you woke up really late.
No, I am partially tired.
Not like me. I'm dozing off, bro.
Yeah, I just... On stream, it just gives me enough energy to do the stream. And unless if I'm super dead tired, then 9 times out of 10 you probably won't be able to tell I'm tired. Unless you explicitly hear me say I am tired, or you hear me yawn.
Well, yawns aren't that loud. I've been yawning silently for a while.
Well, depending on how I do my yawns, because a lot of times I don't always do them silently. Like, I mean, if I, like, do like a big grin, like, it's like, oh, why do I see him doing that grin? Am I about to die? That's a bad grin. Like, if I do that grin, then I can yawn and kind of... It just sounds like I'm taking a deep breath in. Or...
You just gotta, like, open your mouth and just, like, just...
Sorry. Or, yeah, like, I am tired, but I can... Essentially, I'm faking it for stream.
Yeah.
Just put myself out of commission for stream.
There you go. Well, you've also probably... You have caffeine. I do not take caffeine.
I only had 1 cup of coffee.
A little more than me.
I mean, it was around, like, 2 o'clock. But it's only 1 cup of coffee. And I think it might have been a medium roast. I don't know. It wasn't my dad's brand, but also wasn't the one that I've been drinking, which is Starbucks vanilla coffee. I'm not a huge fan of, like, bitter coffee. And plus, lighter roasts, not only do they have a lighter flavor, but they also have more caffeine. So, ha-ha! Caffeine!
You put cream in your coffee?
What?
You put cream in your coffee?
Yes. And sugar. Like, I mean, I don't know if you've seen me fix coffee, but it's like, oh, would you like some coffee with your creamer?
I do not.
Would you like some coffee with your sugar?
Yeah. I
No
do not
joke.
put anything in my coffee because it is so much better if you just drink it like straight.
Like,
I'll drink like a cold brew, dark roast with no cream.
yeah, I got a final kill. And we won, so yay! Good to wrap up the stream on. 13:21,
Yes.
not best KDA that I've had on stream. The past few rounds have been going down in KDA, but I could chalk that up too. I'm not playing at top performance because I'm getting tired. Sorry. Which is 110% accurate, so. But let's see how I've done for progress with camos. So, ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this will be good for the shotgun once I'm done with Reptile. So, we're a little over 1 full level until we get to max level with this. And we're about a little under 1/4. Let's call it right at 1/4 the way done with Reptile. And let's just say we have 2 full complete camos in model 680 with 3 really close with 2 of them 2 off, 1 camo 1 off, 2 camos 3 off, and then 2 camos 4 off, and we haven't even unlocked skulls yet. So I'm getting close with the model 680, and let me take you and put on the Origin 12, which is the other shotgun I used today. So that is 2 camos, 1 camo off, another 2 camos, 2 camos off, 2 camos, 2 camos off, 1 camo 4, and 1 camo, which is skulls, being 7 off. So we're getting really close with the Origin 12 as well. Do we still have to do Reptile? Yes, we do. Bummer. So in regards of the 2 guns I've worked on today, I've made huge progress in 1 stream alone. And how did we do for this gun? Let's see, 1, 2. So for the 725, I am in 2 categories. I'm 1 camo off, and in Reptile, I am 2 off. So I'm getting close to shotguns. I need to check one more shotgun though. Let me check it right now. Oh, I'm not even max level with this. I should have been playing this. And I didn't even touch this one, but not bad. Getting there. So yeah, I made huge progress in this one stream alone. So if I play tomorrow after my work, I get my work done. If I play tomorrow and there's still the XP, double XP boost, then after I get the Model 680 to Skulls, I will then swap over to the R90 and to get it max level. And then I'll have to look up what I need to, all I need to get Damascus. I'll probably look up, search on the internet, Damascus Season 5 guide. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah. I'm going to end this stream here. It's been a good stream. Been a long stream.
Oh yeah, real long.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 hours-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Probably closer to 4 hours. Walker, thank you so much for hopping in with me. It's been awesome having you. To everyone watching, thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoyed you here. So the next time I'm probably going to stream will either be next Thursday, depending on my workload and how much I get done before Friday. And if I do not do it Friday, then I'm going back to my old schedule with Friday and Saturdays. So, and Thursday right now is a possibility, but nothing is set in stone. And Thursday's streams are probably going to be case-by-case scenarios due to workload of the week and how much is due Friday and how much I haven't done by that time in the week. So I don't know if I will, but I guess you'll find out one way or another. So Thursdays I'm probably not going to do too long of streams. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please subscribe. Please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. And to stay up to date with what I do, please ring that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, take it easy.